Lagos Island had a bank gutted by fire yesterday. The blaze broke out on Tuesday, though the cause remains unclear. Viral video shows staff attempting to escape from the upper floors of the building. Some were seen trying to climb out through windows in a desperate bid for safety. Eyewitnesses said thick smoke spread quickly, forcing workers to abandon their offices. Panic spread as employees scrambled to find exits before flames reached higher levels. As of the time of filing this report, no casualties have been officially confirmed. Emergency services are yet to issue statements, but firefighting efforts are underway. Authorities are urging the public to stay clear of the area while responders work to bring the situation under control. Now, this happened yesterday. I don't know if you got Leo of the viral video being shown online where staff members of this bank were seen trying to jump out of the window. Do you think, there was any other exit point provided, and why were they trying to jump out of the window in a corporate building? What are your thoughts on this report?
Obviously, there was no other exit, and if there was, I'm sure that would have been used. So once again, this is Nigeria, where, like I always say on the show, where everybody owes it to themselves to keep themselves safe. I mean, in a much more organized society, organizations are supposed to ensure the safety of the workers. I mean, it even boils down to the type of the type of building or structure that you operate. For example, this is the bank, for crying out loud. You know how delicate the job is. And we also know that fire incidents can happen anywhere. I mean, there are bodies in place to even check these things, right? And I remember when I used to work in a company, these bodies come as often as possible, unplanned and unprepared. Like, I mean, we've been unprepared for them. So when they come around, they check things. We don't even know they're coming. They'll be like, oh, there's the cluster point, where's the fire, there are your fire materials, your what's the word? I can't remember. But let's say your fire materials, right? To prevent fire from happening. How do you guys have your drills? What are your risk assessments? Where is the
muster point and all of those?
Exactly. Where are the safety signals? Directing people to safety. So if someone, for example, if I'm a stranger in the bank and there's a fire, I should be able to look around and see some signals that points me to an exit. These things and these things.
Right.
But this incident has just exposed the fragility of workplace safety in Nigeria, like I said. And it's sad. To begin with, they are fond of having banks in locations such as this. That's why I mentioned the structure and building. Right now that you even have this going on, you didn't put the board members of this bank, deem it fit to have the safety measure this thing can happen.
Right. Kolawole, this place you did once work, is it also located in Lagos? I do know that you reside in Lagos State. Is this place also located in Lagos?
Yes, in Lagos.
So do you think that this same regulatory framework being carried out by the body coming to that office where you work, is the same framework being carried out in these banks?
I mean, I want to believe it is, but you and I both know.
So if they did not have like a muster point, why were they left to still be operating?
Well, that's the thing. There are speculations, I wouldn't want to say it's a fact, but speculations that sometimes these people are being paid to look away in some cases, and that's just sad. Because at the end of the day, this is what happens. Imagine if these guys could not jump off. The risk alone is 100% risk, right? Imagine the trauma they are going to go through.
Imagine if there were pregnant women working in that bank. Right? Imagine people that had the phobia for heights, that don't want to jump.
Exactly.
Right.
Many things could go wrong at that point. Imagine there were customers, like you said, there are pregnant both men and women, probably in the back at that point in time. But one of our problems in this country, these officials that are supposed to ensure they are supposed to be accountable and do their job, to not do it, and they forget that it can create a ripple effect of, you know, of negativity. Like, I don't want to say death, right? But I mean, sometimes when you don't check these things, just like when we talk about safety officers that are supposed to also check buildings, you know, what's the word to use? Permit me to say the credibility of buildings. That's when you hear that in some months after these buildings fall and people die in the process. You know,
So sad.
people just are not accountable for their jobs, for their government jobs, and people have to pay with their lives in the end.
So sad.
And, yeah.
You know that Lagos State usually many people online, when this viral video broke on X and you know, on Instagram and Facebook, many people were calling for the fact that why was there no you know, government owned or fire service or private owned fire service, people trying to stop the fire. And the news did break out this morning where Lagos State government said even though they had all the equipment, the smoke was too much, because there was another fire incident just at Mandela's market yesterday also. But the government has said that the smoke was too much, hence the reason they could not go in to put out the fire. What are your thoughts on that part of this report? Because seeing those people jump off the building, it was civilians trying to get them out of the building, trying to, you know, at some point people were trying to put 2 ladders so people could try to come out from the back. Haven't had a lot of people jump off, you know, from the story trying to save themselves. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, where does the fire service come in to save people? Is it when people have actively risked their life trying to jump from story buildings, or we are supposed to be a lot more proactive than this? Let's talk about that.
Nigerian country. I mean, is there smoke? Is there a fire without smoke, right? Such an interesting excuse. And we like to give ourselves excuses upon excuses upon excuses. And like I tell people, I mean, even in real life, pertaining to the little things, too much excuses, we will just breed more mistakes, right? People should be held accountable for things. It's not, I always feel like accountability is one of the major things that can even help fix our problems. When I say accountable, if there is a fire service around that area, who was on ground on that day? Why was there no response? Such people should be fired. The next people that will come, you know, that will take charge would definitely take their job more seriously.